So, you're a young professional in Nigeria, and let's be real, it feels like you're caught in a financial squeeze, right? Prices keep going up, your savings feel like they're shrinking by the day, and the future, well, it can feel pretty uncertain. But what if there's a clear path to not just get by, but to actually thrive in this economy? Well, in this explainer, we're going to lay out a roadmap for building real, lasting wealth right here, right now. Here's how we're going to break it down. First, we'll dive into why starting now is a huge deal. It's basically a race against time. Then, we'll get into the nitty-gritty of building a solid financial foundation. After that, the exciting part, making your money actually work for you. And finally, we'll look at some powerful ways to hit the accelerator on your entire wealth journey. Okay, let's kick things off with a dose of reality. We need to talk about why starting today is non-negotiable. This isn't to scare you, it's to show you the most incredible superpower you have on your side right now, time. It is literally the most powerful wealth-building tool in your arsenal, and we're about to show you exactly how to use it. I mean, this quote just hits different, doesn't it? It perfectly captures that feeling of being in a constant race. You know you've got your whole life ahead, but at the same time, the economic pressure makes every single day feel critical. It's a strange paradox, and if you're feeling it, you are definitely not alone. And here it is. This is the big, invisible monster that's silently eating away at your hard-earned cash. An inflation rate of 22.8% means that for every naira you've got saved, its buying power is shrinking. If your money is just sitting there, you're not standing still, you're actually moving backwards. This is the fight we're in, and we're going to show you how to win it. So how do you beat that monster? You use the magic of compounding. Seriously, look at this. It's mind-blowing. If you start investing at 25, you only need to put in 100,000 naira to get to the same place as someone who has to invest 4 times that amount just 10 years later. That's not a typo. That is the insane power of giving your money time to grow. The earlier you start, the less you have to save. It's that simple. And look, this isn't just some friendly advice. It's an economic survival strategy. As the former statistician general, Dr. Yemi Kali, points out, just holding on to cash in our current climate is a guaranteed way to lose money. You have to invest. The goal isn't just to make your money grow, it's to make it grow faster than inflation can eat it. Okay, so we understand the urgency. Now let's get practical. You wouldn't build a skyscraper on a shaky plot of land, right? The exact same logic applies to your wealth. It all starts with a rock-solid foundation. We have all been guilty of at least one of these, for sure. But these common habits can absolutely sabotage your financial future before you even get started. And honestly, the biggest one to watch out for, not having an emergency fund. In an economy as unpredictable as ours, that financial safety net isn't a luxury. It's an absolute necessity. Think of your budget as the blueprint for your financial house. Now, you've probably heard of the global 50-30-20 rule, but here's the thing, that doesn't always work in the Nigerian context. With the higher cost of essentials, a 60-20-20 split is often way more realistic. But notice the one number that doesn't change, that 20% for savings. That slice of the pie is your ticket to a secure future. This right here is your financial body armor. And in Nigeria, you need a slightly thicker shield. We recommend aiming for 6 to 9 months of essential living expenses tucked away. I know, it sounds like a huge number, but trust me, having that cushion will give you the peace of mind to handle pretty much anything life throws at you without derailing your goals. This is probably the single best hack for building wealth without even thinking about it. Automate it. Seriously, go into your banking app right now and set up a standing order. The day you get paid, a chunk of that money goes straight into your savings account before you can even touch it. You're paying your future self first. It's the easiest, most effective way to build that foundation. All right, foundation, check. Emergency fund, in progress. Now for the really fun part. It's time to stop just saving money and start making money. Let's get into the toolkit you need to build that skyscraper of wealth. Okay, first tool in our kit, treasury bills or T-bills. Now that might sound complicated, but it's actually super simple. You're basically lending your money to the federal government for a short period. In return, they promise to pay you back in full plus interest. It's about as close to a sure thing as you can get in the world of investing. So, how do you get your hands on them? Now, don't let that first number scare you. The primary market, yeah, that's for the big institutional players. But look at the second row. The secondary market, that's for us. You can get started with as little as 100,000 naira through your bank or a stockbroker. It's way more accessible than you think. And the process itself, it's surprisingly simple. We're not talking about some complex day trading you see in movies. It's mostly just filling out some forms. You tell your bank what you want, you sign a couple of documents, and you make sure the money is in your account. That's it. A clear, straightforward process for a very secure investment. So, to recap the highlights of T-bills, they're incredibly safe because they're backed by the government. Your returns are predictable. You know exactly how much you'll make from day one. And if you suddenly need that cash back, they're super easy to sell. For anyone just starting out, that level of security and predictability is pure gold.
All right, next up, mutual funds. Think of a mutual fund like an investment buffet. Instead of you having to pick just one stock or one bond, you put your money into a fund, and a professional fund manager buys a whole basket of different investments for you. There's a flavor for everyone, from high-risk, high-return stock funds to super stable money market funds.
But let's look at the numbers, because that's what really matters. Over the past 5 years, these different asset classes have delivered some pretty solid returns. But here's the most important takeaway from this chart. Every single one of them has an average return that beats our current rate of inflation. That is the power of investing. It's the only reliable way to actually grow your wealth in Nigeria today. Okay, you've got your foundation. You've got your investment toolkit. You're on the right track. But now, it's time to put the pedal to the metal. Let's talk about how to supercharge your journey to wealth. Here's a crucial rule for investing in Nigeria. Never, ever put all your eggs in one basket. You have to diversify. This is just an example, but look at the mix. We've got stocks, bonds, and a big chunk in dollar-denominated assets. Why? Because investing in assets priced in US dollars helps protect your wealth against a falling naira. It's a smart defensive move. Now, I'm gonna let you in on a big secret. You can't just save your way to becoming wealthy. It's almost impossible. You have to earn your way there. And the good news is, in Nigeria right now, the opportunities to make more money are exploding. The gig economy is absolutely booming, and there's no reason you can't be part of it. And I'm not just talking about small side jobs here. These are high-value, high-demand skills that companies are desperate for. Just look at these potential earnings. We're talking about an extra 400,000 naira for a single project. That kind of money doesn't just pay the bills. It changes your life. It's fuel for your investments. So, there you have it. The roadmap is in your hands. You have the tools, you have the knowledge. The only thing left is action. So my question to you is this. What is the one single step you are going to take today to start building your future? Don't put it off until tomorrow. Start now. Your future self is counting on it.